Someone right now is listening and they're thinking, well, I don't have that this year, but I want to have great late season food next year. Maybe explain how that particular field that you're referring to is set up in terms of access. How big is it? Are you having any other sort of green food sources in there? Just paint that picture of what it looks like.
We have all sorts of different food plots. So Indiana, the way that their seasons lay out, I always say, Indiana season's over when the rut starts, just because it's, basically 3 weekends, two weeks of rifle season right in the center of the rut. And then you have like 5 days off, and then you have muzzleloader for whatever it is, 10 days or something. It's just a mess. But Ohio, so we'll have our biggest plot is about 4 acres, 4 to 5 acres, something like that. And we'll do beans in the center of it where it gets the most light. And then around the edges, we have clover, bare spots. We'll top dress with some brassicas, and then we'll sneak in from the south. So wait for that cold nor'easter to come through, sneak in from the south up into a blind. I prefer blinds because it's nice and toasty and you can get away with a lot, and slip out after dark or have somebody come get you in the truck or on an ATV or something to get out of there. And the way that our favorite field is set up, there's bedding to the north and east. And then to the west is a big destination field that's like 100 acres. And then we have I think it's 4.5 acres right between the two. So you can get them crossing through, and they'll stay in our little 4-acre food plot for, till dark usually. And then about dark, they'll go out into the big destination food source. So, I mean, that's like the ideal setup right there.
Are you doing anything to get them within bow range in terms of like a mock scrape in front of the blind, or maybe a different type of food source close to the blind, or is it just a fence?
Not really. I mean, we have some natural breaks in the fence. They timbered it this year. And when they did that, the loggers came in and created nice big openings right through the bedding, basically at our favorite trail. So now it's set up for them to walk out at about, I don't know, they come out of the woods at about 95 yards. And when they're crossing through, they'll usually come to about 40. And then we have like a permanent blind set up, like a man-made permanent blind set up that they'll actually come right underneath sometimes from one little bitty bedding area that they like, one little ridge finger that they bed on a lot. But that's it, just position it right there. We don't put the blinds in like the middle of the fields. Some of the crops are harvested by the farmer. This particular one is not. We don't really have like a nice redneck or anything that we can put on a trailer to drag out into the middle of the field. That would be really nice. But no, we just have a permanent one set up there. It's really easy to access, get in, get out. There's a little tree line, fence line, hedgerow, whatever you want to call it, that we can sneak up behind, come through that, climb right up in it, and we'll be able to climb into the blind with deer in the field. So it makes it really nice.
That seems to be a recipe for success. And I think even having that season go a little bit later in Ohio versus even Iowa or even Illinois here, I think we go to the third Sunday in January. I cannot think of how many times that front is just a week late. Just having that extra week, which we get plenty of time to kill a deer. I'm not complaining about that. But there are times where I'm like, gosh, if we just had one more week.
Ohio, you can literally bow hunt 6 months out of the year.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. My name is Jake Hofer, and I'm a real estate agent out of the state of Illinois, and it's my goal to help 100 people buy their first farm. Been doing that with the Land Podcast and clips like this every single Thursday and Saturday that are released here on the channel. And to be one of those 100 people, all you have to do is, if you're in the state of Illinois and I can help you, I'd be happy to do so. Number 2, if you want to get connected with someone that can help you, reach out, and I'll be happy to get you in contact with an agent that I would personally do business with. And the last one is, if you just simply learn something from the content we're putting out, or you get inspired to take action, I want to know, get you out of that spreadsheet. I'm on a mission to help 100 people. Until next time, see ya.